What do we have here? Let's see what kind of trouble I can get into with this thing. This video is sponsored by Symless, the makers of Synergy. If you're like me and have multiple computers at your desk, maybe a Windows desktop for gaming, a MacBook for video editing, a Linux box for developing, then you most likely hate switching back and forth between all the mice and keyboards at your desk. Cluttered workspaces constantly reaching to get to something, it's a distraction from your workflow. That's why I chose Synergy. Synergy is an application that allows you to use one mouse and one keyboard for all the computers at your desk. When you reach the edge of one screen on your computer, your mouse automatically jumps to the next computer. Synergy supports seamless sharing of the keyboard and mouse across Windows, Mac, and Linux platforms. For a limited time, subscribers to my channel can head over to symless.com/synergy/UncleJ-2 for a 50% discount. So if you've never used Synergy before, you might be asking yourself, why not just use a good old-fashioned KVM? And that's a great question. Let me show you the three computers I'm going to be using for this demonstration today. First, we got our host computer that's running a copy of Windows 11. It's got the keyboard and mouse hooked up to it. And then in the middle here, we have a laptop running Linux Mint, and then another machine running a copy of macOS. And now, to be fair, I want to try and get something that's in the price range of Synergy. And man, with our deal we got going on via my sponsorship, the software is more affordable than ever. But let's be fair and put it right in the middle of this and see if we can find something between 15 and 30 bucks. Now we flip over to Amazon and I found something perfect. 21 bucks. It comes with the cables and everything needed to connect to the machines. Now, for those of you that don't know, KVM stands for keyboard, video, mouse, and these are switchers designed to flip your screen, your keyboard, and your mouse between computers, allowing you to control more than one computer. But there's a catch. It's only one machine at a time. So with the magic of video editing, we can fast forward into the future and unbox this bad boy. The product appears to be nice, but we're talking more about the practicality of it versus the quality of the product. So we're going to make this machine the host because it's got the keyboard and mouse hooked up to it, but we have a problem. This KVM for $21 will only control two computers, so we are sort of limited here, and we're going to do the demonstration between just two computers. This is mostly a limitation of the budget we set forward, but it is what it is. Let's move forward. Let's get this thing set up. First, we're going to run our cables, USB between the machines and the device. Host plug-in on the back, the keyboard, video, monitor plug-in on the front. And within a reasonable period of time, we are up and running. And if you take a look here, I'm controlling the mouse on the host computer, no problem. You can see it moving around there. Push a button, short delay later, and we're flipped over to the other computer, and it's working. It's doing what it's advertised to do, nothing more, nothing less. There is a bit of a delay when flipping between the hosts, but it is what it is. Now, just to elaborate a little bit on this, there is no interaction between the two computers. The computers are not aware of each other. At most, they might be noticing the peripherals being unplugged, but in this case, I don't think they are. I think there's just a mechanical switch inside the device, switching control between the two machines. For example, if I copy and paste some text from my host computer and then try and paste it over onto the other machine, you'll see the text does not copy over. Nope, this is not the text you're looking for. And that's fine. This is great. It's doing exactly what it's designed for. Nothing more, nothing less. And you can control two computers with it. So, I mean, if you need anything more than that, you're going to have to up your budget to something that's a little bit more robust. Where I think this would be great would be in like a server room or in a server rack where you don't need 10 monitors because you're not standing there, but you do happen to have more than one computer that you might want to control at different times. It allows you to have one keyboard and mouse and control one or two computers as needed. Or if you have a little lab setup where you're working on customers' machines and you don't want them sharing a network, for example, KVM could be great. It would allow you to share one set of peripherals between all the machines without any data going between them. Where the KVM falls short, though, is in an environment where you need maximum synergy. We got 1, 2, 3 computers, and I use them all as one with one keyboard and mouse, and I need to be able to copy and paste between them all and not have to fumble around for a switch. So in this case, a KVM would definitely not be ideal. So in summary, just like any tool, they all have a purpose and a best use case. If you have a desktop that you want to have a lot of collaboration between a couple different machines with, meaning you got a laptop, you got a desktop, you got a Linux machine, you got a Windows machine, a Mac, all these things, and you want to use them all like one cool workstation, Synergy's got you covered. If you have a server rack full of different machines that you specifically want not to interact with one another, or you only have one monitor available, meaning you have 2 physical desktops, only one monitor, a KVM might be the right choice for you at that point. Thanks for checking out this video with me today. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up button. If not, the thumbs down works as well. And as always, I appreciate the subscription. Peace.